I ask him, "Ana idu sollava?" And he'll be like, "Sollada."
People who are working as a memer, they take a lot of time, they invest a lot of time for this. They genuinely work for it.
You're the person with the laptop, you know.
It was very interesting, it was very innovative, it was very different from the other scripts I have read.
Second day in the college நம்ம control அதெல்லாம் இல்ல அதெல்லாம் சிரிக்க கூடாதுங்கிறது இத சொல்லி பிடிக்கல.
Even like boomer kind of guy.
கண்ணாடில பாத்திருக்கேன்.
Boomer.
I am a big fan of Mr. Vadivelu.
Okay,
so பெரிய sentence. பெரிய sentence.
So hi guys, welcome to Film Companion South. Tell me one thing, are you guys like friends in real life as well? Because there's a lot of chemistry going on in the show. Even when you guys are not supposed to be fighting, it still looks like you guys know each other for many years and then you're fighting. How did they get you to be so close and, you know?
Yeah, we know each other since the shoot only. So,
oh no, you guys don't know each other before that? No. Oh, okay.
I know him. Yeah.
We know each other.
But we hadn't spoken that much. We had mutuals. So like that I know him. But the others, it was just from the starting of the shoot or the process before that, the rehearsals and all that.
But I think was it easy to get that rapport?
Yeah, we got along really well from the beginning. As in, we get each other, we're all about the same age.
And it's important for the show, right?
Yeah, actually it's important for them, me not so much.
Yeah, you're with them.
No, but the thing is, we didn't make any effort. It just happened.
Yeah, it was very organic. It was very organic. So it was always...
But how did the director manage to kind of create that? Because imagine it didn't happen. And you guys are all working very differently and you guys don't have that connection. It would have been very difficult, right?
Yeah, no, like nobody tried to create that. It's just that it just formed. It's just happened.
Of course, I mean, I've seen you in movies before. But then movie before, okay. But how did they kind of find the rest of you? Because the director was telling me that there was a very interesting audition process. So tell me about that.
So I actually knew someone who was working on the project and they said, you should come and audition. And funny story is I went and auditioned for the role and the show creator, Mr. Rajaram. So he walked back into the room and he's like, "Who's that fellow sitting outside the white shirt?" And Arun sir was like, "That's Nikhil, he's going to be auditioning for Dude Rahul." And this other character called Sam. So then he's like, "No, that guy's Dude Rahul." But this guy's an arrogant character, so I don't know if my face has that thing or what it is, but that's what they...
Yeah, in that poster for sure,
yeah, so that's what they... That's how I got it. I think we auditioned and I think Arun sir was okay with it and that's how it came about for me.
Yeah. But what about you? Yours is
and for me...
role audition, right?
Yeah, it was just... For me, I got a script where I had to record a video from my home. So I got a script where I saw two characters. One is Jumbo and the other one is Mojo, which Aditya did.
The two lead characters. Okay.
Yeah. So I was asked to do the Jumbo. So I was just looking through the script. I was just having a glance over it. And for me, both the characters, it was really interesting to, when I just read the dialogue, it felt the same. Jumbo and Mojo, both characters were very interesting for me. So they asked me to send only Jumbo, but I started shooting, in my mobile phone. So I just kept it, started shooting. I just said a dialogue and recorded it. And I just came back to the phone and I was supposed to look at the next dialogue of Jumbo. But what I did was, I was like, let me try Mojo also. I just took it. I just saw the dialogue. Okay. So I just changed my clothes. The next dialogue, I just changed my clothes. And a few accessories made a small difference in my appearance. And I just recorded the Mojo's dialogue also. So it was both Jumbo, Mojo, and it went it like that. And I just edited it, made a complete video and sent it to the director. And
secretly, which one were you hoping to get?
I don't know. That's why I did both. I would be like, I thought whatever character I'm getting, it will be fine. I'll be happy with that. I was just confused. That's why I just had an idea of doing both the characters. இல்ல அப்படி இல்ல ரெண்டுமே வந்து both sounded very ஏன்னா அது படிக்கும் போதே when I started reading I felt the connection between both of them, both the characters. So both felt very strong. So அப்படிதான் I did and I just sent and he liked it. Hopefully he liked it. And I just went and the first 3 days we had reading session. That's when I started meeting all these people. I'll tell more about that in the next question maybe. So I'll pass on the mic to them. That's how I got into the scenes.
Got it.
தெரிஞ்சிட்டாம்பா.
What is the brief for your character? I'm very interested to know that because you want to get, I mean, your character wants to get like 1 million subscribers and all that, but you come across as somebody with zero people skills in the show. So what? It's a very funny kind of character, right? Because you're very serious, you're very like focused and all that, but it's damn funny for us to see. So what is the brief like?
So before, how I got into this was there's a casting director named Varsha and this person who works for Vinu. So he called one evening when I was out with my mom and he said, listen, there's this web series that we're casting for and this is my debut. So I hadn't really decided whether this is what I want to do and stuff. So I spoke to my parents and they said, why not go ahead? So I went to the office the next day and I auditioned for it. So the brief as such, when I entered the office, they didn't give me a brief, but they gave me a scene straight away. And the first scene was where I speak to my roommate who introduces me to the boys. Yeah, so it's not like she has zero people skills. She does have...
She gets better.
Yeah, she gets better as she warms up to the boys and stuff. But she is a little like, she doesn't get like too friendly too easily. Yeah. But yeah, her goal is to hit 1 million, and she'd do things for it. Yeah. But otherwise, not a very like, not too like jovial or you know, too people person like you said. But the brief was interesting because we see a lot of people around like this these days. And she's a college going student, so she vlogs about all those things. And she has these people who are famous on social media, like Ariana Grande and all that. She has those people in mind. So she kind of helps these people with her
laptop.
The laptop.
Yeah. But have you guys acted before? Like, have you, apart from the audition process, do you guys have any experience acting?
I did Super Deluxe as one of the 5 guys.
Yeah.
And after that, I immediately signed a Hindi film. So it's called Maidan.
Yeah.
And then it went long for like, I think 2.5 to 3 years. And it was about to get over as like, I was thinking to myself like, what am I going to do? அடுத்து என்ன ஐயோ இப்போ அடுத்து என்னடா பண்ண போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு அப்படியே யோசனை இருக்கும்போது தான் I got a call, Vinuna called me from the casting. And then he told me about about meme boys. I was interested in this thing because memes it's become our lifestyle. Yeah. It's a part of lifestyle. So I was very interested and then later I came to know that Rajivna wrote. So I knew Rajivna through theatre. So I did theatre back in Chennai. So I knew Rajivna and then அப்படிதான் நான் வந்து ஆடிஷன் பண்ணி வந்தேன். But then Power's character, you know, it's an interesting character. Like he's the senior among them and then like our director says, I'm the boomer of the gang.
I didn't know that character existed, or else I would have tried that also.
ஆமா அது பண்ணிருக்கோம். Definitely.
I'll get the script from him.
Just might as well try out the Dashavataram also then.
So Power's character was very interesting to me. And then it's like எவ்வளவுதான் வந்து இவன் வந்து ட்ரை பண்ணாலும் like to me I'm giving a very innovative idea. But then I'm not. I'm actually not. So it was very interesting because it has a conflict with itself.
But you're the genius character. And you're the hacking.
In hacking. And in tech, as per tech, I'm genius. But then other than that, ideas and all, like, I think I'm genius. But I'm not.
So he's the business guy. He's the clever thinking, planning guy. You're the person with the laptop. You know? I've only seen one episode. I don't know. Like I might be wrong.
இதுக்கு அப்புறம் அவளுக்குன்னு ஒரு இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கு.
Of course. I'm expecting that. Yeah. You're the what do you kind of call it? The creative.
He's the family guy.
The family guy. Yeah. The real motivation for everybody wants. You're the team to win because you.
He pulls everyone together. Whenever we fall apart.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, what about you? Like, how did you you acted in a movie?
Yes.
But you guys are like basically like almost like another generation, like the youngest generation acting in movies right now. So, did you guys decide that the way you approach is not the way your seniors approached, right? Everything is different. Like, you guys have, this is one of the first web shows that's going to come out on a major platform.
Okay.
You know, and of course, all of you guys grew up in that social media era. You guys know YouTube. You guys know memes more than somebody from my generation might. I mean, we're the same age pretty much. Yeah. So how open do you guys need to be to things like a web show, you know, like the auditioning process, the fact that this is going to be 8 episodes long. You know, not like an early generation was only movies, right?
Okay.
So what is that decision like?
For me, unlike them, I was in search of what to say, an innovative script. I was in a hunt, I can say. So for them, the team found them for their talents. The team auditioned them. The team selected them for their talents. There's a person called Rahul in our team. So
Interesting guy.
yes, he's very interesting, and he's very talented, of course, because
An actor. He's not an
actor,
actor.
we can say.
Oh,
We can
co-director.
say. We
Okay.
He
can
does
say.
acting also.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Put Chutney.
Of course, yeah,
of
yeah.
course,
He's
you
been
know.
a part of.
So he's been a big part of that, and he's an interesting person. I didn't know him personally, but I knew him through YouTube, as you say. But so I had a I had a vision. I had a point of view, we can say, perspective on him beforehand. So he called me. He said, "We have a script. It'll be apt for you." So I was like, "It may be true, because he's a person you can rely upon." So, but I was busy with another shooting. I was like, "Konjo time aagum bro, konjo please, edum konjo adangi because they shouldn't think attitude or something. So I should convey it properly." So I was like, "Konjo time aagum bro," I said, "Okay bro, no problem." And then few days after this shoot completed, I called him. Is the script still available? Can I?
You called back?
Yeah, I called back. I didn't want to miss a good script because he's saying it's a good script. I believe
trust
in him,
him, yeah,
so
yeah.
I should listen to the script at least. He said, "Yeah, it is available." So, and, I went to the office. I read the script. 100%. Okay. And then it was like, it was very interesting, it was very innovative, it was very different from the other scripts I have read. Of course, they are as good as it, but I was looking for something else. I was looking to show people something which isn't so common. So then it was like, the team was so good. The team was, we had the connection, we had the chemistry, the vibe was right. So I thought, why not? And luckily, the team thought, why not?
And you know, the thing is, I've seen 96 so many times, right? And you're such a power in that, you know, such a, like, you get one side where you're a little angry, the other side is you're basically
Pavam,
depressed and
okay,
sad and all that.
okay.
But in 1 second, like 2 minutes into that first scene, you're like, oh, this guy can do this. Like, he's like this, you know, like.
He's nothing like that. He's
What is he
I'm nothing,
closer to?
He's me boys.
I'm
Meme boys for
nothing
sure.
like
96.
96. Like literally nothing in caps. So, and
No heartbreak.
I do have heartbreak.
But you didn't react like that.
No, never.
Chill.
Never. Okay. Unlike that, this in Meme Boys, it is completely my character. So, what to say? A fun-loving person.
Planner.
Like a planner, of
Yeah.
course. It's my thing. I don't feel first. I think first. But every people differ, right?
Yeah.
Some people feel and then think. So I think first. So it was like that, and then a fun-loving person. It goes with my character so well that I could. Yeah, I thought. No, I believed that I could easily pull it off. So then it happened. Meme Boys happened.
What about you guys? Is there any similarity between your? Of course, you're the dark guy, so then there's probably going to be no similarity between your character and.
I hope. No, but yeah, it's not somebody I relate to. But
Yeah.
someday I can.
Yeah.
I see why he's like that. Actually,
He's arrogant. He's
In real life
he's
also.
brash. அப்படி போட்டு விடுவேன். No, he's a sweet.
Okay. What about you guys? Any similarity between the characters?
Mine was the same. I was like that. I mean, I was like just like Jumbo in my school, during my school. And when I joined college, second year in the college, நம்ம control. அதெல்லாம் சிரிக்க கூடாதுங்கிறது. சொல்லி பிடிக்கல. அப்படிலாம் இல்ல. But then I had all the, you know, before taking some decision, I used to think like 10 to 15 times, and I go ask someone for an advice, and even if they give me a clear explanation, I won't get satisfied with that. I still have that fear, and I do something with the same fear. So for me, just like he said, it was, I thought I could easily pull off that character. So I think that's that's why it came out really well. We all were able to pull it off because we all believed that we can easily pull it off. So it was similar to the same guy who were in his 6th standard to 12th standard, so it was really easy for me. And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not too many similarities. There are a few similarities, like the way she reacts to her parents when they say, settle down in life and all that. And Julie, like if there's something happening, like if something is like for example in society and in this series, like in college, she'll immediately, like, she won't think twice to go, ask them, listen, what's happening. She's not like, okay, let's sit back, let's see what happens, calmly do things. No, impulsively she does some things. Feel like I have some of those characteristics.
Okay, you're also like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
So few similarities.
Yeah.
I'm nothing like Power. Like I'm not very good with tech.
No.
No, but I'm nothing like Power. But then I've seen people like that. Like even like a boomer kind of guy. Like I've seen and like I've been with people like that.
Are you
கண்ணாடியில
pointing at me when you say boomer?
இல்ல, but
Actually, he's
அதனால-
pointing at me when you said boomer.
பட் எங்க கேங்ல எல்லாம் நான் 2-3 பேர் இருந்திருக்காங்க. சோ அதனால வந்து I could relate to it. But then எனக்கு டெக்லாம் எனக்கு மொபைல் பத்தி இந்த பத்திலாம் எனக்கு அவ்வளவுதான் பெருசா எனக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது.
See, all this is fine. I mean, you guys have a good rapport, and then you guys figured out how to work as a team and all that. But then in comedy, that's 10 times the effort. You guys, it's not just the comfort level that you have with you guys as friends and all that. But in comedy, the timing, like the way you'll say something very like one word that makes a scene funny, right? And in some cases, it's like one reaction that makes a scene funny. How did you guys figure that out? Because it's like, I mean, of course, some of you come from stage, but apart from that's a really tough thing to figure out, right?
What we did is like they gave us the script. எல்லாருக்கும் ஸ்கிரிப்ட் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. So
was it funny in the script stage itself?
Yeah, it was.
So you just have to just deliver.
Yeah, what we did is, so இன்னைக்கு இந்த scene தான் அப்படின்றது if they tell us, so what we do is we just read.
Yeah.
And then we read, and then sometimes he comes up with something and I'm like, hey, நல்லா இருக்கா? And then
Give me an example of that.
அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இருக்கு. நிறைய இருக்கு.
Yeah.
So what we do is நாங்க அது எங்களுக்கு ஃபன்னியா இருக்கும்போது we go to அருணா, the director, we tell him எங்க மாதிரி எங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி தோணுது, ஓகே நான் ஒரு வாட்டி பண்ணி காமிக்கிறோம், நீங்க ஓகேன்றது நீங்க சொல்லுங்க அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி காமிப்போம். அவரும் வந்து பிடிச்சிருக்கு அப்படின்னா ஓகேன்னு. And then அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ராகுல் கிட்டயும் first we show it to him also.
Yeah.
So that's how it worked. நாங்களே வந்து வாடா வந்து இது சீன் வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்லாம் we never forced into it.
Yeah.
ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா அது வந்துச்சு.
Yeah, but it's still like a complicated thing. So do you guys improvise a lot apart from the things that you just described? Are you also improvising on the actual shoot?
Yeah, we improvised a lot, yes, but not without the
their approvals
director's
and all that,
permission or his willing.
Yeah.
So it was like mutual. We sat together, we talked for so long. We had breaks.
Yeah.
So we used to talk, we used to crack jokes, and if something good comes up in that, we put it in the script as well. I am a big fan of Mr. Vadivelu. Okay, so I come up with references like from his comedies and all that. It helped so much. We had content. Like always in our mind, we used to like go through surf Instagrams, and we used to see a lot of memes. So we had content always. It's the task is just to set it in the right place, and everybody did that. Not just me, not just him. ADs, director, the cinematographer. He's an amazing person.
He's like
Cinematographer. See, the whole team, like we can't give a product like this that to a comedy one, because a serious one it's tough to pull off, but when it's pulled off, it gets conveyed at the same manner. But a comedy, we will think it's funny, but when some other people sees it, ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கு அப்படின்றாங்க. But that didn't happen here. We put a lot of effort in that so that it should reach people effortlessly.
Correct. Yeah.
But for me, like the process was different because they had their scenes together, and mine was mostly with Guru sir. So this whole idea of improving on thing was very spontaneous because I'd bounce it off him and he bounced it off me. And I'd learn my lines at home and come.
Yeah.
And Guru sir would be like, எது கத்துக்கற
எதுக்கு? ஓ.
sir பெரிய Tamil dialogue because I'm a Malayali
Yeah.
and I said big Tamil dialogues I have to learn it. He said no, if you learn and come, you're just saying what you're going to say. Come here, sit with me, the AD will come brief our scene, reply to what I'm saying, is just saying your lines. And he'll come and be like, இன்னைக்கு செட்ல இன்னைக்கு படிச்சிட்டு வந்தியா? இல்ல sir. Okay, now we'll go through it once. So that was like a whole different process because our scenes were it was not intentionally funny, but the audience is going to seem funny.
The base is serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
For us. But the audience is pretty funny because and so that was really interesting because we had like sort of intense scenes and then bouncing it off each other and taking that from him was like a huge learning process.
Yeah,
So that
this
was,
guy used to do that a lot so that it gets irritating
Which guy?
for
Which
him.
guy?
This guy.
Okay.
He used to read the script like this. He knows not just his lines,
Like
but
Chitti?
everybody's lines.
எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்னா டப்பிங் வரைக்கும் கூட வந்து இவனுக்கு டயலாக் தெரியும். பைலட்டோட இது
You wake
கேட்கணும்
him up
அவசியம்
even today, like if he's
Oh, he's
asleep,
actually a
you wake him
genius.
up And he'll
only in the dialogues.
Not genius, irritating fellow.
irritate பண்றாங்க.
இல்ல genius.
டேய் நல்லா தான்டா இருக்கு irritating
He'll know
P-
all his dialogue. Like,
Oh, he knows your dialogues also.
he'll know.
He knows everybody's dialogue. Have you seen that post like in Harry Potter, Emma Watson used to what to say? So he's Emma Watson of
because we all sit together and discuss the dialogues. I like each one of their characters. So I used to read not only my dialogues, I also read them. I mean their dialogues too. So நான் reason வச்சிருப்பேன்டா. And coming to the humor, you asked the question like how it got connected, how it all worked. Like even the reactions worked spontaneously.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That all of us know. We have taken inspiration from the whole set. Even Anna, who's working in the food department, Tirumal Anna, tea. That's we got few moments where we really enjoyed. That he didn't want to make. I mean, he didn't really wanted that to be a funny thing, but we found that really funny. So I thought like how spontaneous that's happening. So I think from there I took inspiration, and that's how when we sit together and discuss the lines, he'll tell me one thing. If I have something to tell, which will never be funny, because I've experienced that. But I always watch these people.
He'll say something funny and the guys will make fun of him.
இல்ல humble
every time.
ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு பிடிக்கும்னு.
இல்ல இவங்க வந்து they sit and I ask him ஆனா இது சொல்லவா and he'll be like சொல்லாத and I'll be like okay நான் சொல்லல அப்ப என்ன சொல்றது அது சொல்லு okay நல்லா தான் இருக்கு.
Comedy is everywhere, right? It's just that we have to place it in a right place. Comedy is everywhere, is within everybody. Everybody has a humor. He is a very humorous guy.
Like in general.
In general.
But you won't take his jokes for the scene.
இவ்வளவு நாள் சொல்லவே இல்ல இப்ப சொல்றீங்க.
இது கூட சும்மா
not intentionally.
Oh, okay.
இல்ல my activities it'll definitely I mean it'll be like that, it'll come off. I'm not trying to make that funny. My stupidity will be
No, but tell me, how did you guys, like, this is a comedy, it can be really funny for you guys.
Yeah.
But then how do you kind of go see, did you guys see the monitor and figure out, okay, what we're doing is working?
No,
we
Or
just
can you even do that?
We just hoped for the best. We gave 100%. Not we in the sense, not the five of us.
Yeah, the whole
Everybody.
crew. Yeah.
We just everybody did their 100% work. Everybody gave their 100% work, and we just hoped for the best. We still are hoping.
So when you're seeing it in the dubbing and all that, it's worked for you.
Yeah.
You guys are happy with it.
We placed it there. We placed it at the place because we know it worked.
Yeah.
It worked somewhere else. It worked. I heard of a joke somewhere else, or
Someone's laughing on sets.
Yeah.
you need not look into the monitor
Yeah,
to to understand how it really worked.
Yeah.
We sit together, we are acting a scene. I mean, not in the only the director who sees in the monitor can see that. We don't get into the monitor often.
Yeah.
Since we shot for like I think 29 days only, we didn't even get time to like just go look at the monitor.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Some scenes that we watched, I think 2-3 days back, we watched an episode, and that was the first time we were seeing that scene like properly after editing, and we found it funny. So
So it's good. Yeah.
Good.
I mean, we found it funny.
We got no time during shoot like that one day. I think Guru sir and I shot about 24 scenes that day.
24 scenes.
24
yeah.
scenes.
And this whole time, Arun sir had like an evil laugh on his face. That's about it.
But why the
And it was-
rush?
it was-
Like,
it
why
was
so
Guru
fast?
sir's birthday, so he's like, this is the first time.
He wanted to gift him something, so he thought 24 scenes போடுங்க பெரிய gift போடுங்க.
And Guru sir was like,
அங்கதான் வெயிட் பண்றேன்.
அண்ணா வரீங்களா?
and he's like, in the body na இவ்ளோ புது Dress போட்டிருக்கேன். So yeah, I think that was We barely got any time on set. I think we got small tea breaks. That's about it.
It was hectic. Okay, the shoot we shot for 29 days. 29 days were very hectic, but we never felt that.
didn't feel
It didn't
like
feel that
Yeah.
way.
We were enjoying the process.
The script was so light. The team we worked with was lighter than that. So it was fun. Working was fun.
Yeah.
Watching, people have to say. Otherwise, if it's not fun, this interview would sound fun.
You know, finally you said something very interesting. As in, like, while the shoot is happening, while you guys are preparing for a comedy series, a comedy web series, you are looking at memes to kind of draw inspiration from. Like, you're actually looking at memes.
Yeah.
But it's probably the first generation of people who are even thinking like that, right? Because generally when you talk about inspiration, you look at other comedy shows, you talk about other comedy performances in movies.
Yeah.
But then you're saying it's a valid place where you look for inspiration?
No, inspiration we can say, reference we can say.
Yeah.
So it was like, there's a sports movie. So do we watch another sports movie? We do,
Yeah.
yes. But we do for the technical sides. But for acting and for taking that, we should be aware of that. We should have entire knowledge about that sport. So where do we see it's seen in the sports section or something like that? So for memes, we have to understand what the people do, what meme creators do, what they show.
Oh,
So
okay.
then we will be able to react like
Yeah.
that. We will be able to just live like that. So that's acting. Acting is behaving, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Periya sentence. Periya sentence. Acting.
For example, like for me, I just watched memes and I thoroughly enjoyed memes so much only through pandemic. Like
Okay.
it helped me.
Okay.
But then once we started this project, I came to know that there are different types of memes. There are dank memes. There are one-time wonder memes. There are classic memes. I was like, how this is like a subject.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
a lot of subcategories under it, and it's a huge process. It's not a very easy process.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's not a very easy process. So people who are working as a memer, they take a lot of time. They invest a lot of time for this, and then they genuinely
Yeah.
work for it.
Yeah. And anonymously, it's not like they're
Right,
getting any. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we have to put a lot of effort to
Think like them.
what to say, to justify it to them.
Yeah.
So we owe it to them because this series, this idea, it comes from them. It comes from their work. It comes from their effort. So we have to do justice for that.
Yeah.
So like not just me, everybody felt that way. Everybody gave their 100%. So
To make people laugh is the toughest job, people say. But then
Yeah.
to make people laugh through just pictures
Yeah.
is even tougher.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then I think kudos to every meme creators, you know.
My last question to you guys. You guys are going to be like one of the first set of people, one of the youngest set of people to get into this whole web series OTT space, right? Because the other 2-3 shows have been seniors and it's been like huge dramas and stuff like that. Tell me about your favorite show. Like when you guys signed on to do this, there'll be one show that you thought that, okay, I'm also trying to be a part of something like the show that inspired you guys, right? So tell me one show that you guys have loved that, don't say Friends and all that,
Yeah.
but apart from that, like a show that you guys have seen some 10 times and...
Family Man or Mirzapur.
Oh, okay,
That
excellent.
could be something as raw as Mirzapur.
Yeah.
And something as like quirky and like also like has like a really good storyline like
Huh.
Family Man. So
Yeah.
something like that would be like not inspiration, but that's a show I would
That's
love
the
to.
kind of work you want to be doing.
I would love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also extremes.
Yeah,
On
of
some
course.
level. So yeah, that's.
For me, it wasn't a series. It was a movie called Boys. We all know that.
The Shankar Boys.
That Boys. So I didn't have a complete idea of the script before, right? So I was like, 5 பசங்க இருப்பானுங்க ஜாலியா இருக்கும் போயிட்டு ஃபன் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடுறோம் அவ்வளவுதான்.
Yeah.
Meme creation அப்படின்ற ஒரு ஐடியாலாம் I didn't have. So in my mind it was like 4 guys or girls, a team of people who are having fun. The entire series is going to be really entertaining and we love working. So that's the only thing I had in my mind.
Okay.
I think like Nikhil said, Family Man.
Huh.
Because it just keeps you hooked, right? And
Yeah.
the variety of characters that you see, like there's so many people from different spheres of life in Family
Yeah.
Man, both the seasons, and it felt like Meme Boys. At least I'd like to feel like, I was watching Sex Education during that time when we were shooting for Meme Boys. So the entire that energy in that show, like being in a school set, same way we were in a college, and same way the variety of characters that were there. So work like that is very inspiring, something we'd like to.
Yeah, for me, I have like 2 series that I really love to work, something like that. One is Elite, and then it's a very interesting series where, you know, every character has conflicts within itself.
Yeah.
Himself or herself. It's very interesting. And the second one is a very underrated series called Sense8. I don't know if many people know about it. It's a very innovative concept, and then it's a very, again, it has a lot of conflicts, and then it's very new to people. So these are the 2 things that you said. You can't say Friends or Big Bang Theory or something, but then that's also my favorite.
Friends and Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Okay,
Big Bang Theory.
sure.
It's a very controversial. I mean, not controversial. It's like a very ரொம்ப கம்மியா சொல்லுவாங்க. I like Big Bang Theory more than Friends.
Okay.
So it's like that.
And what about you?
Okay. My all-time favorite series is Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Right.
Any form of art is art, right? So it just doesn't have to be movies. It doesn't have to be an album song. It doesn't have to be just something. It can be anything. So the plus point of this web series thing or this web thing is that it reaches a lot of people. It can be watched anytime, anywhere. So the reach is heavy. And then when it comes to a series, unlike movies, it doesn't have to revolve around a single
One
character.
person, yeah.
It can be anything. For I love The Boys. It's
Amazon,
The Boys.
yeah.
Everybody, almost everybody must be aware of it. For some time it revolves around Homelander. For some time it revolves around that Butcher. And Friends too. It's sometimes it revolves around Rachel, Ross, Phoebe, and something like that. So like everybody can bring out their talents. Many things can be showed. We can convey a lot of things more clearly than a movie in web series. I love movies. I'm a movie guy. I'm completely crazy about movies, but web series is also my thing. We can see anything we enjoy. So this is an amazing innovation. What to say? Globe. This globe has given for the past 4 years, I guess. Thanks to COVID, I guess. So it's a nice thing. It's a healthy thing. It's my point of view that because of this web thing, or what to say, Tamil movies or Malayalam movies or Kannada movies or Telugu movies or Hindi movies, it became pan-India. And then it became as Indian movies and reached globally. So our work reaches a lot of people, and if someone gets something from it, it's all good.
Okay.
Anything is good.
Hey, nice. You spoke so beautifully.
I don't know. So it's my point of view.
Hey, last question. Do all you guys have all subscriptions by yourself, or are you guys sharing? Sharing.
எல்லாமே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் தான்.
You also.
இல்ல வீட்டு ஃபுல்லா, ஃபேமிலி ஃபுல்லா.
You guys share one
Netflix.
subscription.
My Netflix subscription வந்து இவரோடது தான். அவருக்கே தெரியாது.
Really?
அப்படியே அடப்பா.
நான் வந்து ஷேர்ல பண்ண மாட்டேன். இது வீட்டுக்கு போயிடுவேன். அங்க போய் பார்ப்பேன்.
Okay, so Wi-Fi also you'll use.
Yeah.
Not just the password.
Put bed everything I need.
ஆமா. லைக் மத்த சப்ஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் வந்து இப்ப நெட்ஃபிளிக்ஸ்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது.
நெட்ஃபிளிக்ஸ்.
அதனால வந்து
அப்படினா சொல்லக்கூடாதா?
You can say, of course you can say. Yeah.
என்ன?
Sony Live subscription, my mom.
You took to 5 years.
I think when we started shoot, she told our neighbors and the very sweet neighbor, she's like, I'm waiting to watch, I got it already and all that.
Sony Live subscription I bought it for an year.
Yeah.
There's not much option after that, so I would have done that also.
Lifetime you would have bought.
But Sony Live or web series எப்படி?
So
My dad got it just for the cricket matches. I know. So I'm hoping it'll stay for Me Boys release. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, it'll stay hopefully.
Same guys, I'm also looking forward to watching the remaining 7 episodes. I'm really hooked. I'll probably get the password from you guys to just watch. I mean, I have Sony Live, but I'm saying the rest of the episodes I'll watch if you guys can give me the episodes. And
Definitely.
thanks so much for talking to Film Companions.
Thank you so much. Thank you.